Hey you guys, back again with another video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all doing well. Welcome to my new and returning subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Today you guys, of course, I'm in the kitchen. What's new? Happy holidays to everybody that celebrate, I don't think I ever made my butter and shortening pie crust. I don't think I ever recorded myself making it and putting it on this channel. I don't think so. But today, y'all, I'm making some sweet potato pie for Thanksgiving. So, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Because it's the week of, and this is a recent video. So, yes, I'm making this video Sunday, November 19th, y'all, and it's 10:54 a.m. Okay? So, I'm in the kitchen, y'all. So we're making my pie crust, and I'm going to make 4 of them. Well, one recipe makes 2 pie crusts, like 2 bottom crusts or 1 bottom and 1 top, but yeah, this is the recipe I'm doing is going to make 2 crusts. So I'm going to make 2 on camera. Well, I'm going to try to do both of them. I'm going to try to do both of them on camera, but I'm going to make a total of 4 pie crusts, and this is the same crust I use when I'm making my chicken pot pie, savory pies. This is the same pie crust. The only difference is that I'm adding sugar to this crust. And when I make like savory pies, I don't add sugar to it. So that's why I thought that I made it. So we're going to, of course, hands are washed, but I'm putting on gloves. I don't really care too much for these gloves. I like the blue ones, but I was so happy to see it, and I said add to cart, realizing it was the wrong gloves I bought. But yeah, the blue ones are much thicker. So for this recipe, you're going to need 3/4, a stick and a half of unsalted butter, and you're going to need some shortening. I use, this brand. I don't use Crisco, so this is made from palm oil. And oh man, just defeats the purpose of the gloves. But this is the brand I used to use, but I'm all out of it, and it was expensive, so I'm gonna have to go to like the health store or something and get it from there. Because I just touched my phone with these gloves on. I decided to wash my hands. So we're gonna shred this. We're gonna break this up, and you're gonna need a food processor. I mean, you don't have to use a food processor, but I'm using the food processor. And this thing, I don't know where I did with it, but it's another thing you can use. It's like a hand blender, but I don't know where. Oh, here it is. Oh, don't fall. So this is what I was using in the beginning, a hand blender. You use this to break up your butter and your flour. But I had that first before I had the food processor. So you need 2.5 cups of flour. 2.5 cups of flour. Oh, you thought I would get the measuring spoons and everything together? Okay, so yep. I love making this crust. This was on my mind to make. You get up in the morning. See, 1 cup. I'm gonna put my food processor right here. I got the base over there, over there. But 2.5 2.5 cups of flour, you know. So I take this end of the spoon and this, and I brush the excess flour off. That's what I do. I was gonna make this into a voiceover video, but I said nah. You know, because if I did a voiceover, y'all wouldn't see me in the video, and I wanted to show off my festive apron. Reminds me of the holidays. So that's 2.5 cups I just put in there. You need a tablespoon of salt. Why did I take the egg replacer out? I don't know. A teaspoon of salt. Well, I'm gonna do one on camera. The crust. We're gonna do one on camera. Cause I only have, well, I have 2 food processors, but ooh, I almost put that in there with the flour. So yeah, we're gonna cover this, and we're gonna get 2 tablespoons of sugar. You can use white granulated sugar, or you can use brown sugar if you want. So we're gonna use 2 tablespoons of, yeah, okay. You know what? So how's everybody doing today? Are y'all excited about the holidays, you know, spending time with family? Because, you know, everybody don't see their family, you know, as often as they want to, you know, because of life, so, and work, and, you know, taking care of your family, you know, your kids and everything. And I like family get-togethers. I do. I love when my family get together and, you know, having Thanksgiving at my mom's house, Thanksgiving dinner at my mom's house. So, yeah, that's exciting. I don't know if I'm going to record because I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah. Oh, I'm setting up for the next crust. Okay, let's put this over here. Now we're going to do the same thing I did in here to over here. Because I'm trying to do both of them. I'm going to do both of them. So we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to put the camera on the, so y'all can see what's going on in a minute. So what I did in here is what I'm doing over here. I'm setting up to make the next 2 set of crust. So all I gotta do is just pour it into the food processor when because I already got 2 bowls here set up. So yeah, I got, okay, I got 1.5 sticks of butter here. Another, so this is for 1 pie crust, and this is for the next pie. So this is gonna make 2, and this is gonna make another 2. So I slice up the butter in how you say it? I slice it. I put it in slices. I don't dice it up. You know. So if you're using salted butter, you don't need to put a teaspoon of salt. You know, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to make one on camera for you guys, and then I'm going to do the next set of the crust, because I'm making 4 crusts. So, yeah. Okay. And we need a 1/2 cup of shortening. Like I said, this is made from palm oil, fruit oil. And the crazy thing is, I used to make my pie crust and my pies, you know, sweet potato pies in October. And then I would freeze them. But I wasn't even going to make it this year, you know. I wasn't going to make it, you know. I wasn't, so this is, I know they say when you make your pie crust, everything's supposed to be, what, cold? The only thing that's cold is my butter. But the flour and the shortening is not cold. I don't know, because they say keep it at room temperature. So that don't need to be refrigerated. But, yeah. My first time making pie crust, I did it all with my hand. I didn't use no processor, nothing, because I didn't have it. So, I came a long way with my crusts, too. Yep. So, this is how it's looking. And I'm going to put it on the food processor and come back. So what you want to do is you want to post it, you know, for 10 seconds. I don't think I can see the thing yet. You know, you want it to look like what's the word I'm looking for? Sand-like. You want a sand-like texture. Is it sand? Yeah. You want all the flour and corn. I said corn. All the flour. I said corn. Flour and butter to be incorporated, you know. I'm going to do it again. Okay, you guys. Ooh. And if you want, you can add spices to your crust if you want. But I'm not going to do that this time. I usually only do that when I make apple pie. Like, I use like the apple pie spice, you know. I'll use something like that, you know. I use my homemade apple pie spice. Or my pumpkin pie spice. But I guess I could use it pumpkin spice in here too, but I'm not going to do it this time. But yeah, so you want to make sure your flour and your butter looks almost like sand. If that's how if I want to describe it, you know. If I want to give someone a what they call that, a vision of it, you know, like how it's supposed to look when you yeah. See? I love the smell of butter and this and this flour together. So I'm using buttermilk in mine, iced buttermilk. I put 3 cubes of ice in here, and I'm going to add a tablespoon, 2, 3. Oh, you hear that sound? Okay, this is not playing around. So that's 3 there, right? 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna keep adding. And you can use, if you don't have buttermilk, you can use water. But I use buttermilk in mine. That's my secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. But you keep adding a tablespoon of ice buttermilk until the dough comes together. Sometimes I have to add 10. Sometimes I have to add 12. It all depends on the temperature of your ingredients. So sometimes I just pour, you know. I'm trying to be fancy for the camera. So that was what, 6 I put in there? 7, 8, 9. It also depends on the temperature of your kitchen too. That was 10. Yep, so you're going to do this until your dough comes together. You know, it gotta be solid. So, yep. It's holiday time. You know what that means. I got green beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ham, hog, maw, green beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey, steak, you name it. Green beans, potatoes, tomatoes, green beans, potatoes, tomatoes, green beans, green beans, green. Ooh, that song lives rent-free in my head around, you know, all year long. I be like, you name it. You name it. Okay, so that was 10, right? Okay, we're going to do 12. We're going to do 12. And I got to do this all over again. Hold on. I got to do this all over again for the second, you know, the two. See, I don't like to rush to make my Thanksgiving meal. Like, I don't like to feel rushed. I don't like to feel like, okay, I'm having a panic attack because I'm waiting to the last minute. So the thing that I'm going to do the day of is my oat bread. And, let me see. My oat bread and rice. Those are the last things I'm doing because I'm taking that to my mom's house. So I'm making sweet potato pies. And, y'all going to see that in the next video. This is the holiday edition video. I wanted to do more cooking, holiday cooking. Okay, 12. That's enough. I did 12. But it all depends on your flour and the temperature, your ingredients and stuff. So, yeah. And there you go. You got you a ball. So I'm going to cut this into 2. And this is going to make 2 pie crusts. So, yeah, see how that came together? So I'm going to let this go in the refrigerator. And I'll be back. No, I'm going to cut it up. Because I got to put this in the fridge. I put the other flour and the other stuff I mixed, you know, mixture I put in the other bowl in the refrigerator. So that's gonna be getting cold. So let me set up to prepare this. Okay. This is what I use. But I'm just putting this in the refrigerator for right now. I'm going to show y'all how I do this part. And then when I come back, I'll be done. After this, when I come back. Oh, I need 2. I need 2 of these. When I come back, it'll be all of them done and out of the refrigerator. I don't know if I'm going to show y'all that step in this video. I may show you in the next video. So, yeah. So, you cut your dough in half. Right? You cut your dough in half, right? Oh, I knew I missed a step. Okay. So, that's one dough. It looks like it's... Hold on. Okay. We're going to do... It really don't matter. I don't really do this part like that. It just looked uneven to me. So, yeah. It may be another video, y'all. I'll show y'all how I roll out my flour, you know, my pie crust. I'll show y'all how I do that. So this is one. This is one dough right here. One crust right here. Pie dough, or however y'all want to call it. I'm telling you, if you doing this pretty, you can't be pretty in the kitchen sometimes. Sometimes you gotta, you know, like this. So I'm gonna come back in another video, y'all. And so this is gonna go in the refrigerator. And you know, you can add cinnamon to your crust too, if you want. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. You know, you don't want to have, you know, your whole crust to be cinnamony, you know. The crust, the star of the show is the filling. So, but some people like the crust too. Like, some people's favorite part of pies is crust. So, yeah, if you want, you can add spices to your crust, like I said before. But I'm not adding it this time. But, yeah, I'm going to come back in another video and show y'all how because this is gluten-free pie crust, by the way, y'all. If y'all didn't know, if you don't tell nobody, they will never know. So, let me go do the next pie crust. And these are going to go in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes to an hour. And, yeah, I'll be back. I'm going to work on the second pie crust. The third, you know, the second, the third, and the fourth pie crust. I forgot to show y'all. Look at them layers. Look at them flakes. This is going to be a flaky crust. You know, I got butter and shortening in here. Shortening will make your crust flaky. You know? Look at that. This is from the third and fourth pie crust. I just wanted to show you. I didn't show y'all this the first time, but this right here is beautiful. But yeah. So I'm preparing the third and fourth crust now. Just thought I'd come back and show y'all, you know, how Ramona gets down in the kitchen on the holidays. Well, I always get down in the kitchen, even when it's not the holidays, you know. But truth be told, every day above the ground is Thanksgiving, because every day you giving God thanks, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong. Every day above the ground is Thanksgiving. You're spending it with your family. It may not be all your family members, but you're spending it with your immediate family. I don't see my cousins and aunts and uncles all the time, but, you know, I see my mom, I see my sisters, I see my nieces, my nephews, you know. So I don't only see them on the holidays, you know. I'm talking about my mom and, you know, my sisters and my niece, stuff like that. You know, we have our family get-togethers, you know. Don't only be on Thanksgiving. But, you know, the sad thing is that some family members only get together, you know, for a funeral. And it should be more than, how you say it. It should be more family get-togethers, you know. Like, celebrate each other while y'all alive. Don't wait till a funeral to be together. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take a family member's death to bring people together. You know, am I right? Am I right? But every day above the ground is Thanksgiving. So, yeah. And I made a big mess in this kitchen. But that's what you do when you're getting down in the kitchen. Can't be pretty all the time. So, yeah, y'all. Here's my pie crust. And that's it, y'all. That's the end of this video. So, this is going to sit in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes to an hour. Because I got to, you know, do my breakfast. Make me something to eat. I'm doing all this on an empty stomach, y'all. But anyway, that's no hell there, you know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you can. Hit that notification bell to be notified. And I will see you guys in the next video. My setup is a mess in here. Crumbs going all over the place. Now I got to sweep this floor. Y'all, when y'all getting down in the kitchen, it's not always pretty. It's going to be messy, you know. That means you're getting down with the get down. Let me say this song before I go. I got green beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ham, hog, maw, green beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey, steak, you name it. Green beans, potatoes, tomatoes, green beans, potatoes, tomatoes, green beans, green beans. I don't know why that song gets me amped, yo. That song gets me so excited, y'all. But anyway, y'all have a blessed, safe, wonderful day. And y'all stay tuned for the next video of me, how I roll. I'm going to show y'all in the next video how I roll out my crust and put it into the pan and the pie pan and everything. And then we're going to come out with another video doing sweet potato pies. Love y'all.